We're docked at Kurd Crusader, your fleet carrier, in Gria Hypu, JM-MC10-124. We're aboard Kurd Explorer, your Mandalay. The maximum jump range for this ship is 63.85 light-years.
Oh, it's a bit dark, isn't it? What's going on? Oh, no, we got no light. Alexa, turn on the computer. No, okay. We've got some issues. Let me just fix them. Oh, that's what happens when you're live. Hang on. Hang on. Got some issues. Okie dokie, what do I want? I want that, and right, and is Edie Copilot going? She is. Fantastic. And Sag A if you're in the chat, that would be lovely. Now, what we're doing is, that's what I haven't brought up, and that is a window for the carrier jumps that I need. I need to be on Spanch. Spanch, where the heck are you, my friend? Spanch, there we go. Right, so, goodness me, I'm not prepared for this at all, am I, tonight? It was a bit of an impromptu. I wasn't going to stream, and then I thought, no, if the servers come back up, I'll stream all the jumpings and we should be good to go. So what I need is I need where we're going to, and I need the route. Where the heck is it? Just talk amongst yourselves. I'll be with you in a second. Okay, so who sent all of that stuff? Ben sent it to me. There we go. There's my route. Alright, cool. So we are currently at somewhere in the universe. Let's see if that will work. Right, so we're at Gria Hoopy. My lord, I can't see for looking. Am I in the right sector? JMM. I'm having so much fun, am I? Right, how? 1 second, still got technical difficulties. Right, so, yeah, we've got an issue with the Spanch. When we went to calculate the routes, it has come up with an entirely different route. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in where I am now and the destination that I want to go to. So we know, if I just have a quick look at Discord, we've already agreed to where these jumping points are. Okay, so I got where I'm going to, so I need to know where I'm gonna start from. So let's go to the second monitor, and we're gonna go to, we're at Gria Haipu JM -M C10, bloody hell, C10 124, that's the one, and we're going to that one there. Copy target. So that's where we're going to now. So what I need to do is find it's a player carrier. I want my capacity is right. Just go back to the game for a second, and we want to go to carrier services. So all this planning, it's just changed. So weird. Anyway, let's go to carrier management, and what I want to do is right. So my capacity is 3936 at the moment. So it's not that. It's 3936. Just looking here, I've just punched that into used capacity on the ship. And if I calculate now, right, so I get a set of coordinates. To Sagittarius. Hang on, this is not right. No, that's not. These are not the droids I'm looking for. Take that one away. Calculate again. Right, there we go. So we're going to get to right. So that's the 4th rendezvous point there. All right, cool. So the first stop we want is that one there. So let's punch that into the good old flight computer. Oh, I've only got 367 units of tritium. Alright, that's okay. I can fix that. So let's punch in where we want to go. So we've got a bit of time to fill up the tank. So 499.69 light years, which is good. So that's good. So we can set that destination. Okay, so
Fleet carrier jump to Greer Hypu TXEB 45-51, near Greer Hypu TXEB 45-51A, has now been initiated.
right, so I'll tick that off on the destination. So I'll tick that because that one's set and we're away. Okay, so I need to fill up the tank. Okay, so that's good. So let's go to the ship and we'll fill up the tank. So what we do is we don't use the Mandalay because it's got like 16 tons of cargo. What we're going to do is we're going to grab my hauler Gloria, just use this ship. And this is kind of like the transfer
We're
vessel.
aboard Gloria. You're Type 9 Heavy.
So all I do is go over
The
to
maximum
inventory.
jump range for this ship is 29.16 light years.
And I want to transfer some tritium here. So max capacity into Gloria. So it's 680 tons. And I've still got, you know, over 2,000 tons left. So that's good. So I'll just transfer all of that over. Takes a while. There's no easy way to do this. Okay, we are max. Confirm transfer.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Right, so Gloria's full of tritium, which is the fuel for the carrier. And then we go back to carrier services and we go down to tritium depot and we donate tritium. And it'll fill up as much as it needs to. There we go. Alright, so we have got now 1,000 in the tank. Okay, that's cool. So we'll leave Gloria there. We can top up a little bit on the way. And yeah, so let's go to the bridge and go and have a look-see, shall we? G'day, Stones. How are you, mate? 07, Commander.
Magnetic contact active.
So we're jumping to the 4th rendezvous point. Which is cool. Good to have you on the stream, mate. So I'm going to sit up the bridge and do bridge stuff. To the bridge. Nice haircut, mate. Doing a good job there, buddy. G'day, Ben. How are you, mate? Yeah, my back's not too bad there, Stones. It's certainly in the last 2 weeks, I'm getting less and less pain down the legs and in the back itself. And yeah, that's a good sign. And it's finally starting to do it. So I'm not going to lift anything heavy, do anything stupid. So yeah, it should be good. So g'day, Ben. How are you, mate? Doing all right? It's very chill stream tonight. We may have some in-flight entertainment. I'm not sure. The last in-flight entertainment we did when I did one of these, it got copyright striked because although the videos are from the other channel, the other channels that I showed, that I own, the music is unfortunately not licensed to this channel. So I would have to buy a separate license. So yeah, so much fun. I can still show it. I'm not monetized, so it's not a big deal. And if the money did go to anybody, it'll go to Epidemic Sound, who owns the licenses for it. But I'm pretty sure we can show something as we go through the night. What time is it at my end? It is Thursday, and it's 20:02. So yeah, that's what it is. So I will be jumping until 9, 10, 11, probably about 11:30. So there you go. You could put it down to fair use. I could. I probably would just get a license. I think it's like $17 a month US, because I'll probably end up using that music from that library anyway. But yeah, we'll see how we go. I do have a doggo video that I want to show though. We'll see how that goes. So yeah, we're 9 hours ahead. Yeah, indeed. So UTC time, it's 09:03. So do I have a quick video that I can show? I'm sure I have. Where is it, Gav? Where are these amazing videos? I think they're here. No, that's not it. I've got a Halloween one to show. YouTube. Just pulling it up.
Today.
No, not today, Hamish. Where is it? Where is the Halloween one? It's hilarious. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Alright, over to the... we've got 8 minutes. How long's the Halloween one go for? 5 minutes. Here we go. I don't care. We'll do. This is the Hamish and Bonnie channel, my 2 dogs. We haven't done a video for about a year because of the back injury. But beforehand, we did some very funny videos. Here we go. bats. Remember, this is for kids, so it's not supposed to be that scary. Oh, there's the horrible witch. Oh no, I'm shaking my boots. Funny. I don't know if Bonnie liked that. So well trained. I just followed them around the garden with a camera. Oh no, the wicked witch has found them. Nice spider web, I put that there. Oh no, where'd the doggos go? Nice green screen. Oh, naughty Hamish. He took all the stuff. Very cool. Very cool indeed. Ah, well. Yeah, that was it. that was the doggos. Oh, excuse me. There you go. How old are they? Hamish is now 5. And Bonnie will be 4 next month. Yeah. So, yeah, that's how old they are. Normal size spider for Australia. Yes. Yeah, it was. It was about the right size. So, there you go. So, I only got 2 minutes to jump on the first leg of the 9 jumps to get to the rendezvous. So, yeah, and we recently celebrated, maybe, I think it was Bonnie's birthday? Yeah, because, Hamish's birthday's in October. Bonnie's is in August. So he'll be 5 this year. But yeah, funny as. Now I said last night that cracked me tooth on some muesli, granola. I tell you what, I snapped a tooth in half. Now I went to the dentist today. $250 it cost me out of pocket. Health insurance covered $80 of the total, but I was out of pocket. I couldn't believe it. $250 because I ate some muesli. Good thing was the tooth was just a filling on top of a root canal. So now in 6 weeks time I've got to fork out $1,800 for a crown. Bloody hell, it's incredible. All for a bowl of muesli. Never eaten muesli ever again. Cost me a fortune. Anyway, to the jump. Hope my ships are on board. I think they are. Well, they're not on the flight deck, so that's a good thing. Yeah, not cheap. Not cheap, Lars. Bloody dentists here in Australia. There are public ones that you can pay via Medicare, which is our universal health care, but you've got to wait in line for God knows how long, so unfortunately. So I went private. This never gets old. Yeah, that's no good at all, Ben. Off an apple, bloody hell. Must have been a tough apple. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, certainly not cheap. And we're there. Kinda.
The fleet carrier has arrived at Greer Haipu, TX-EE B45-51.
Okay, so the coordinates may be a bit off. Ben, I was saying at the start, I don't know if you missed it or not, that I brought up Smanch from that original link that you gave me, and none of the coordinates were the same as what they previously were. So the 9th jump. So what I did, I looked at that table that you gave me in Discord. You know, with what the stops were. The Galaxy moves. Yes, I've figured that out now. It does move. So yeah, calculated a whole bunch of different other jump coordinates. So I picked, thank goodness, just the rendezvous point, and plotted that out in Spanch again, and it gave me a whole bunch of new coordinates. So yeah, so that's where we're at. So navigation. So we got 2 minutes and 51 seconds You did the same. Okay, that's cool. So yeah, as long as we pick the rendezvous points, we're all going to meet at the same place, so we're all good. Okay, so we're down to... so we only used 8% of our fuel in that jump, so that's cool. So let me just grab the next coordinate from Smanch. The next coordinate. So we've done that one, we've done that jump. So this is the next jump. Blair Foey. Yep, righto, whatever that is. Okay, so we'll grab that. But we can't do much with it until the jump cool down has finished, unfortunately. So we'll just talk amongst ourselves again. Toasty the God, g'day mate, how are you? Welcome to the stream. We're jumping 4,500 light years in the carrier tonight to rendezvous point number 4. If you've been following my adventures, we're going to Sagittarius A for the first time ever in Elite Dangerous is the game we're playing. So that's what's going down tonight. So the stream should finish in about 3.5 hours, given that everything goes well. We have all the fuel we need to get to the centre and then on to Colonia. Did you guys do some mining or something, Ben, at one of the stops to get some more tritium? Because I thought you only bought enough to go to come back again, back to the bubble, not to Colonia. Oh no, that'd probably be about the same, wouldn't it? Anyway, yeah, I got enough fuel on board to get to Sagittarius A, thank goodness. So we're all good. Right, 44 seconds to go. Then we can open the galaxy map. I'm alright, man. Okay, yeah, good. The amazing name, Kurt. Yeah, the Kurt is what I call my cheese making community on my cheese making channel called Gavin Webber. If you pop over there, you'll see all the wonderful cheeses. Yeah, so that's why I chose Curd Nerd Gaming. I'm a Curd nerd, and I like to game. Anyway, so let's now go back to the galaxy map. Put in the next destination. Should be 499.95. Very good. Let's set the destination. And we've got 15 minutes to kill.
Fleet carrier jump to Blay Folo Q A18-62 near Blay Folo Q A18-62 has now been initiated.
Alright, so that's the second jump. So let's go back to go back to here. So we'll tick that, make sure we don't try and do something silly. Okay, so that's locked in now, and we've got that many jumps to go until we get to our final destination for the evening, where we'll spend 2 days, 2 days exploring. So tomorrow night's stream we'll be exploring around and looking for amazing exo and visuals. Love the visuals. Anyway, right, so jump has been initiated. What can I dig up for in-flight entertainment from my other channels? Let's have a quick look, shall we? Alright, so we don't want to see Bonnie and Hamish again. Well, we probably do, but let's find something else. Let's do something cheesy. We can do cheese. Well, g'day, Curd Nerds. Today we're it's a bit long. We've got 14 minutes. We're going to find something less than 14 minutes. Is anything 14 minutes? Blah, 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 blah. God, I'll tell you what, my videos are too long. There's nothing for 14 minutes. Okay, let's just scroll down a bit. Okay. Now we only got 13 minutes. Bloody hell. I better be quick. Nope, still looking for something. Bloody hell. Where's this one? No, it's 17 minutes. 15 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay, alright. Who wants to learn what things to make with whey? Yeah, let's do that. Alright, over onto the in-flight entertainment screen. Here we are.
Well, g'day curd nerds. Let me start by asking you a question. Do you make lots of cheese like I do?
I do.
Do you have an abundance of whey?
I do.
Are you sick of pouring it down the drain and wasting this precious resource?
I am.
Then this video is perfect for you.
Excellent. Looking forward to it.
I will be discussing 15 ways that I have used leftover whey from the cheese making process.
It's a good looking bloke.
Before we start, I need to point out that there are two types of whey. The first is sweet whey, which is a byproduct of making any rennet-based type of cheese, like the cheddar family, alpine cheeses, or even hard cheeses.
Nice.
It is normally cloudy and is perfect for all the wheys with whey. However, acid whey, which is also known as sour whey, is a byproduct of the making of acid types of cheeses, such as cottage cheese, cream cheese, or strained yogurt. It is normally clear. Due to its high acid content,
That's clear,
acid
by the
whey
way.
is unsuitable for most of these uses in this video. So with that knowledge under our belt, let's get into the 15 ways with whey. So number one is baking. You can use whey instead of buttermilk or milk in sourdough bread, leaven bread, or even pancake batter. Cakes can use whey in this method as well.
Nice.
Number
I like
two
cakes.
is whey ricotta. Making whey ricotta is a simple process. Heat your whey to 92 to 97 Celsius or 197 to 206 Fahrenheit, then add quarter cup of vinegar. And you should see the curds separate from the whey. Just be warned that if the whey is not fresh or too acidic, the curds may not form. Number
Nice.
three is whey smoothies. Most well-stocked kitchens have a blender or a NutriBullet or some such thing, so making whey smoothies are easy.
Who
Just add
puts
2
strawberries
cups of
in
whey
with the
to
green
a cup of
tops?
fruit,
Honestly,
and add a cup of yogurt
maybe it's a bit
or
of
ice
extra
cream.
fibre.
Add some sweetener and then blitz. It's
Blitz.
that easy, and it's easy to digest.
Nice. That wasn't me. That was
Number
stock
4
footage.
is fermenting vegetables. Because of the lactic bacteria present in the whey, it is ideal for assisting with the fermentation of vegetables such as kimchi and sauerkraut.
Nice.
Just add a few tablespoons of fresh whey to your ferment before you sprinkle on the salt.
Oh, I love
This adds
kimchi.
lactic bacteria to your fermentation process and gives it a bit of a kickstart. Number 5, soaking dried beans and grains. Using a whey as a liquid to rehydrate grains and beans is helpful as it helps break down the phytates and reduces the phytic acid in the grains or beans and allows micronutrients to become available during digestion.
Very nice.
Number 6 is watering plants and vegetables. When whey is diluted to a ratio of 1 to 8, it becomes nature's miracle grow.
It is.
It contains calcium,
Look at those mandarins.
nitrogen, potassium, phosphorus,
I grew
and
all that.
magnesium. These nutrients help microbial activity in the soil.
Nice tomatoes.
And the worms love it.
They
It
do.
is especially beneficial to citrus trees and acid-loving plants like blueberries and tomatoes. It also helps prevent blossom rot on
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Horrible blossom
Number
rot.
7, feed your pets. Because whey is protein rich and low in fat, it is perfect to feed to your pets or farm animals.
Nice.
My doggos love a little bit of whey, but giving them too much.
Nice glasses, Amish.
My backyard chicken cannot get enough of the stuff. It helps to strengthen the eggshells due to the high levels of available
Poor old
calcium in the
Chucky.
whey.
She's passed
It is
away.
used
They
in
both have
Italy
passed
to
away
add
now.
muscle mass to pigs, and is used to produce the world famous Parma ham.
Yes, it is.
Whey left over from the production of Parmigiano Reggiano is fed to these animals to fatten them up.
Yum.
Number 8. Feed your compost bin. Due to the lactic bacteria still present in the fresh whey, it is ideal for adding to your compost heap or compost bin. It promotes the breakdown of your food scraps because of this microbial
Nice
activity.
worms.
Add enough to moisten the heap before turning it. Don't flood the compost with whey because it still needs oxygen to assist in the rotting process.
Lovely.
Number 9. Brine your cheese with whey. Whey can be used as a base for your brine when making feta or halloumi or other brined cheeses. To 2 litres of whey, add 450 grams or 1 pound of salt to make an 18% brine saturation. It contains enough calcium and lactic acid, so you won't have to add calcium chloride or vinegar to the brine. This prevents the cheese from going slimy during the salting process. Number 10. Soups and stews.
Yum.
Add whey into your favourite soup or stew for extra body.
Oh, I
I
did.
use
Look at
it
that
in my
minestrone.
and in my goulash, mixed at a ratio of 1:1 with stock. It has more flavour than just using the stock alone.
It's amazing.
Number 11. Meat marinade. The lactic acid in whey tenderizes and breaks down the sinews of the meat. You can add herbs and spices to the marinade for more flavour, and even vacuum pack the meat and the whey marinade together. This accelerates the marination process as the whey is forced into the meat under pressure.
Nice.
In the end, you will have a more tender steak. Number 12. Fungicide on plants. Uses a fungicide spray on plants to prevent powdery mildew on cucurbits such as pumpkins, squash, cucumbers and zucchinis.
I use it. It's
It
great.
also works on broad beans or fava beans to prevent rust on their leaves. Mix the whey with equal parts of water and add half a teaspoon of olive oil and place in a spray bottle or spray pack and shake well. Spray over affected plants and repeat when necessary. Number
Cheap,
13.
cheap
Making gravy.
Fungicide.
Use
Gravy.
as a base for gravy when you next have a roast dinner.
Yum.
Just add gravy powder to the desired amount of whey and pan juices for a deliciously rich roast meat gravy.
Yum.
It is so yummy.
Nice meatloaf too.
Number 14. Make more cheese. You can use the whey to make mysost, a Norwegian brown whey cheese that is sweet, creamy and delicious. Simply add 6 litres or 2.5 gallons of whey to a pot and simmer until most of the whey evaporates and the thick, brown, gooey cheese is left behind. At this stage, you can use it as a spread called prim. If you want a harder cheese, rapidly cool the mysost and add a little cream and stir well, and then it's done. It is simply delicious.
It is.
Number 15. Make blonde.
Oh, I love
Thought to
blonde.
be introduced to Scotland by the Norse, this fermented whey drink can be easily made at home with some simple equipment. All you need is some whey, some honey and some mead yeast, and you are ready to create a delicious alcoholic beverage.
Lovely.
Well, Curd Nerds, that is my Ways with Whey list. If you have a way that you use your whey after cheese making, then feel free to leave your tip in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to be notified of more cheesy videos. Well, thanks for watching, Curd Nerds. I've been happy to bring this video, which has been a long time in the making,
Yes, it has.
to you. 15 Ways with Whey. Thanks for watching, Curd Nerds, and I'll see you next time.
Yay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. That was in-flight entertainment. We now have 4 minutes until the next jump. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That was what you do with whey after cheese making. Very Very cool. Ben said a while ago, Colonia is a little nearer than the bubble. It's only 27 jumps from the centre of the galaxy. Okay, cool. Cheese is love, cheese is life. Indeed, Toasty the God. What is the easiest cheese to make? Good question, Ben. I would say that paneer is the Indian cheese, is probably one of the easiest to make. You boil milk, add vinegar or lemon juice, and bingo boingo, you got yourself paneer. Strain it, press it, and then throw it into your curry dishes. Bloody lovely. Toasty, you don't want to blame for leaving green tops immediately to find. Yes, I don't, the comments in that video were just full of why did you put green tops in your strawberries? And I went, it's stock footage, it's not mine. I couldn't find any blenders. I couldn't find anybody blending smoothies. Coming home to you. Nice, thanks Ben. Yeah, we make wicked meatloaf. Nice gravy for that. Good cheese, of course. Like they say, old friends, old wine, and old cheese make great company. I made that up. Anyway, it works for me. That's why I'm a certified curd nerd. There you go. Merch.cheeseman.tv. I haven't affiliated, I haven't introduced that into, what's it called? Twitch yet. The merch store. It's on my cheese channel. Anyway, what have we got? 2 minutes to go before we jump. Let's watch the theatrics, shall we? Should be good for a laugh. I've still only got one bridge crew. I must not pay him enough. Don't know what they're saying. I think they're locking down the hat carrier deck. We'll find something nice to watch next after this one. Bit of a waiting game, this, isn't it? It's only so much you can do. What I was doing the other night when I was jumping, I was doing the same thing, watching videos. So, but thankfully I can put my own up. Spinning the drives up. For the first time making cheese, what would you suggest for somebody? Okay. Good question. I'll let you know after the jump, Ben, and we'll show that video next. Yeah, let's do... Oh, I'll tell you what. I reckon you're going to love this. Here we go. Yeah, good question, Toasty. I'll get to that one after the jump. I love the visuals. Very cool. There you go. That's
The fleet carrier has arrived at Blayfo. LO-Q A18-62.
All right, where are we going to next? That was Blayfo. It is Blayfo. There you go. Alright, so we're going to wait 3 minutes. Whilst we do that, we need to bring up the carrier jump list. So we're going to Blue Annan. And yeah, Blue Annan next. Lovely. JBS. So we'll grab those coordinates. Blue, yeah, we went to that one. So I will tick it off in a minute when we go back to the game. So, to answer some questions, that's what I was doing. My favourite cheese. Let's have a look. They are all just Wi-Fi codes to me. Yeah, they do look like... They'd be great Wi-Fi passwords, wouldn't they? My favourite cheese. What I tell all the cheese guys is that my favourite cheese are all the cheeses. So every cheese I've ever made, I've loved. Excuse me. Oh, only 2. Normally there's more than that. So all the cheeses are my favourite cheeses. I haven't had a cheese that I've made that I haven't enjoyed. So I am particularly fond of a few favourites like halloumi. Thank you, Ben. Halloumi, which is absolutely amazing and so simple to make. And another one of my favourites is Parmesan, which takes a year to mature, but it's always good to have one in the cheese cave. So yeah, that's always good fun. But yeah, and for Ben's question, it says first time cheese. Look, I think if you want to make something simple, there's a couple of really easy ones. The first one is probably, well, I've already mentioned it, paneer. That'd be one of the first ones I make. Whole milk ricotta, which is just bring milk up to about 97 degrees Celsius and then add some acid, just similar to the whey ricotta, and then strain that and you got some nice ricotta. What else? Halloumi's another great one, nice and easy, simple. If you want to make a hard cheese, then Guido's hard Italian cheese, which only takes 3 weeks to mature. Another great one is Caffili, that takes 3 weeks to mature, and there's not that many steps involved. That's pretty good fun. And there was one more that came to mind. Feta is fairly easy to make as well. Not true feta, but it's a white cheese that's been in brine, so it does taste very nice. Anyway, so we've got 38 seconds to go before I can plug the next coordinates in. So we'll do that in a sec, and then I will show... We'll look at halloumi, eh, Ben? I'll do a halloumi video next. Good for a laugh. Halloumi that's been pan-fried is just delicious. Yep, okay, no problems. Done. Anybody can vote for a cheese. If you've got a cheese that's your favourite, I'll show you how to make it. Alright, so we will... Right, let's do it. Let's put the jump coordinates in. We go on there. Blue Annan. Another 500. Go. Okay, so that is input.
Fleet carrier jump to Blue Ain JBSB 31-278, near Blue Ain JBSB 31-278A, has now been initiated.
Okay, so we want to go to here, and we want to go back to the channel page, and we're typing in, what, halloumi. Halloumi, hey. Alright, there's a couple of halloumis. What's the quickest one? Oh, let's do chili halloumi. It's the same process. Let's do that, shall we? Here we go, over to the second monitor. We're going to do halloumi and chili. Oh, amazing.
Well, g'day, curd nerds.
There he is.
Have you ever wanted to spice up your halloumi?
Yes.
Halloumi is great fried, normally, without any additives. However, I thought I'd take the halloumi to the next level. Today, I'm going to be matching halloumi with chili for a match made in heaven.
Oh, that's me.
So halloumi is a Cypriot dish, and I've made a halloumi video before, which I'll link to in the description up the top here, and you can go and check out that video. But I'll be going through the whole process today. So the halloumi, once I put them in the hot way, they floated to the top. It was all beautiful, and there's even a taste test in the video, so watch for that. So let me show you how I made halloumi with chili, a match made in heaven.
Nice. So first begin by sanitising your equipment. I'm using milk by Inglenook Dairy. It's pasteurised and unhomogenised milk. It's perfect for this halloumi. So the chili halloumi ingredients is 8 litres or 2 gallons of whole cow's milk, half a teaspoon or 2.5 millilitres of calcium chloride diluted in 1/4 cup of non-chlorinated water, half a teaspoon or 2.5 millilitres of single strength liquid rennet diluted in 1/4 cup of non-chlorinated water, 1 tablespoon of dried chili flakes, and this time around I'm using pink Himalayan fine salt just to give it a little bit of a slight colour to the cheese, just for an effect. So fill your pot up full of milk and then start your heating device, however you may heat your milk. I'm using a precision cooker there. So set the temperature to heat the milk to 32 degrees Celsius or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Meanwhile, while you're waiting for the milk to heat, add the chili flakes to a small saucepan, then add in 1 cup of water. It's hard to film and do this at the same time. There was no tripod for this. So we're going to bring that to the boil. And Oh, don't
simmer
smell
that
the
for 5
fumes. I
minutes.
tell you what, makes your eyes water and cough. They could have used that in World War
So
One, I
once
reckon.
that has boiled for 5 minutes, strain it, retain the chilies and the water. The water's going to be very spicy.
Spicy. Nice.
So once your milk is at the right temperature, I'm now going to give it just a quick stir and then add the chili water for a bit of a kick into the milk.
Nice.
Just give that a bit of a swish around
Go the swish.
and put the chilies aside for later on. So now we're going to add the calcium chloride to the milk.
What does that do, Gav?
Give that a quick stir.
Oh, he doesn't say. It adds soluble calcium back to the milk after
then add the
pasteurisation
rennet.
so that the rennet actually works properly.
Pour that in whilst you're stirring the milk.
There we go. Bit of
Now, don't
commentary.
stir that for any more than 1 minute,
Yeah, no more than 1 minute.
or the milk will begin to set.
It will.
Pop on the lid and allow that to set for 40 minutes. I'm using single strength rennet. It has an IMCU rating of 200.
Very nice.
So take the lid off and then get your curd knife and check for a clean break. It's very firm, so that's good to go. We're ready to proceed to cutting the curd into 1.25 or ½ inch cubes. I use the curd harp there to do the horizontals, and I'm using my curd knife to do the vertical cuts. So do them one way and then perpendicular to the first cut. And once around, all good. So pop the lid on for 5 minutes to allow the curds to heal.
Indeed.
5 minutes later, now we're going to raise the temperature of the curds to 40 degrees Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit over the period of 20 minutes. Now all I did was just set the temperature on the precision cooker, set the timer for 20 minutes, and by the time I'd finished stirring gently,
it was at the correct temperature. Just check along the way to make sure you're on target.
No pun
Gently
intended.
stir the curds. We're now cooking them to help them shrink a little bit and release a bit of whey.
There we go.
20 minutes later, just check the temperature, and that's at about 39.5,
Not that you can see
39.6, so close enough. So once at the new target temperature, just remove the heat, turning off my precision cooker and just taking it out of the sink now. Put that aside. Pull the plug out. Now we're going to place a clean pot that I've just boiled water in. We just tip the boiling water out. And we're going to place that underneath the colander because we need to retain the whey for this cheese. Put your cheesecloth on top and then drain the curds through the cheesecloth lined colander. I'm using a loose weave cheesecloth for this cheese. It worked fine because the curd size were still fairly large. Okay, now we're going to pop the curds straight back into the pot it just came out of. Let it drain a little bit, there we go. Pull that out. So we're going to retain the whey and keep the cheesecloth clean as well. So put that over on the stove. Now, I'm just going to tip off that excess whey there. We don't need that.
Nice looking curds.
Now we're going to add the chilies to the curd. Just gently stir that, just gently. And then put your chilies into the curds. Now we're going to gently mix that through. You don't want to mix too much or you'll start to release some butter fat and that will be good for nobody. So that's enough stirring, not very much. So we're going to place the cheesecloth back over the colander. And we're going to drain the mixture through the cheesecloth lined colander. I'm using a loose weave cheesecloth here because the curd particles are rather large, so they won't go through the cloth. So just going to cover that and allow it to drain for 3 minutes.
Nice.
So 3 minutes later, I've got 2 boards there. I've sanitised those. I'm going to place the curd mixture still in its cloth onto one of the boards. So it should retain its shape from the colander, and then just fold the cloth over the curds. Just gently. We want the curds as flat as possible, so we don't want any big lumps of
I was trying to get the curd overlay.
Right, that's on top of
Where
the
you want
curds.
it? Sorry, there we go.
So just try and lay it out as flat as you can.
So I can read the comments. Jeff, g'day mate, how are you?
So I'm going to place the second board on top, and then we're going to put 4 kilograms of weight on top.
So we're making
Which is about
halloumi for
9
those who have
pounds
just joined.
For 10 minutes, just for an initial pressing to get the curds to knit together.
Nice.
So 10
Nice
minutes
knitting.
later, we're going to remove the weights, remove the board. I'm going to flip the bag over. Should be fairly well consolidated now. There we go. Simple flip. And we're going to put the board back on, put the weights back on, and we're going to repress for another 20 minutes.
Oh, I did it again. Sorry.
So whilst you're waiting for the 20 minutes,
Keep clicking on the
heat
wrong
way
window.
up to 90 degrees Celsius or 194 Fahrenheit. Do not boil the whey.
No, don't boil the whey, it becomes ricotta.
So remove the board and the cheese from the cloth, or just open up the bag. Don't take it out of the cloth.
Yeah,
Just
don't
as
do what he
easy to do it
said.
with the cloth on, no big deal. So you get a nice big flat round there. Now we're going to cut the halloumi into 6 large pieces. There we go. Nice big slabs of halloumi. That's what we want. Just gently peel them off the cheesecloth.
Look at that.
And I'm just going to put them
Lovely.
on the board there and transfer them to the cooking area. So I've got that all set up now. The whey is at the right temperature. You might find that there's some There's some scum on the top from the whey.
It's not really scum.
This was not thick enough to be ricotta, so I kind of just skimmed it off a little bit. But maintain the heat of the whey during the process at 90 Celsius or 104 Fahrenheit. So skim off any of the floaties that are on top there. Just makes it easy to see the curds when they sink and float. So I'm going to cook the halloumi slices until they completely float to the surface. Just plonk them in, they will sink to the bottom. And as they heat up, they change density and float then. So we're going to set up 2 trays, one with the pink salt on top, just laid out there, and the other one with a little draining rack on it. Just checking the temperature. We're fairly close to 90, so that's good. So the halloumi will float within 10 minutes to 45 minutes. It seems to be the norm when I make halloumi. That's kind of the range. So there's the first one that's floated. So we're going to remove that slab and then coat it with salt and then allow it to drain. So I've got rubber gloves on there just to stop my hands from burning. It's very hot. Let's give them a bit of a rub with the salt. Now you actually don't need to fold it over. You'll see I changed my mind halfway through. I only used to fold it over because I used to have a mint leaf in the middle, so there's no mint. So it's kind of just habit. So as the curd bits float to the top, just repeat the salting process and then place them on the draining board. Now the next 4 took a little bit longer. As you can see, I mentioned don't fold the slabs, so I just unfolded them while they were still hot. Just made them easy to cut and fry later on. So they're taking a little bit longer. It took about 30 minutes for the next one to float, and the total time was about 45 minutes for all of them to come to the surface.
Nice.
Excuse me. And when they float, they start to float on their ends, and then they go flat as they float. Okay, so they're all fully salted. There's no more left. It's only 6 pieces, Gav. So we allow those to drain for 1 hour and we turn once. So once they're drained, we can then pack them up for storage. Now I chose to vacuum pack them. I've done this before and it's worked really well. Holds the moisture in and the salt in. Firstly, if you want to save these for later on, before you cook them, you can vacuum pack them for storage in the kitchen fridge. So I just put a couple of pieces there, and then it was enough for a meal for 3 of us, each packed amount. Here we go, all vacuum packed up. Just write on them when you made them. So to serve the halloumi, just heat a little olive oil in a frying pan. That's about a tablespoon. Allow the pan to heat up. And then we're going to cut the one of those slabs into quarters. Seems to be about the right size. And then we're going to fry those until they're golden brown.
Nice. Fried halloumi.
Now the beautiful thing about halloumi is it doesn't melt, so it just goes nice and well caramelizes on the outside, increases the sugars, and you get this lovely flavour when you've fried it. So just make sure all surfaces are fried.
Yep. All right, we're going to just pause that regularly scheduled in-flight entertainment. We're about to jump. I don't want to miss the jumps. I love the jumps. So we'll get back to the halloumi in a second. And we'll finish the halloumi video off when we're waiting for cool down after the jump. Sounds pretty good.
we're there. We're there. And Jeff,
The fleet
yes,
carrier has
cheese is a
arrived
little
at Blue
bit
Aim,
scientific, not that
JB-SB
much.
31-278.
People have been making it for thousands of years, so it's no big deal, really. All right. Ah, Sindara is following. Thank you, Sindara. I think it's over on Twitch. Lovely, thank you. Right, so let's go to the carrier management chart thing. We're going to wait for another 3 minutes, so let's get back into edges and all that. The video, woo, we'll just finish this off, that sort of stuff as well. Nice, brown, and then it's ready to eat. Yum. I always do the edges. Some people don't. I like the edges. Brown. Anyway, back to Gav. Sizzle, sizzle, boil and trouble. He likes to taste his cheese, this bloke. It's hot. Squeaky.
Delicious.
It is. He knows what he's talking about, that bloke.
So as you saw, I vacuum packed the cheese that I wasn't using. You can store it in a brine solution, a weak brine solution, about 10%, same as you would feta. So
Yep.
I found that if I had done that, the chili flakes would have started to come loose. There's some on the surface as well, but mainly it's in the curds. So I chose to vacuum pack it. It'll last for a long time. Last time I vacuum packed some halloumi, I had it in the fridge for about 6 months before I used it.
And
When it was barbecue
just
season
as
again.
good.
So yeah, it's absolutely perfect to store it in vacuum packaging.
Great on the
And
barbecue.
keep it in the kitchen fridge. So I hope you give this chili halloumi a go. It's definitely worth it. It really does kick up the flavour of the halloumi, and it's got a lovely little bite to it, as well as the normal grilled taste you get when you pan fry plain halloumi. So definitely worth a go, so give it a try today.
I agree.
If you're after the written recipe, you can buy that using the link in the description down below. The recipe card is available now.
What an entrepreneur.
If you want to buy the ingredients, don't forget to pop over to littlegreenworkshops.com.au and I'll list the ingredients I used for the chili halloumi in the description as well. So thanks for watching, Curd Nerds, and I'll see you next time.
Yay. See you, Curd
Thanks
Nerds.
for watching, Curd Nerds.
And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to get more cheesy content. Okay, subscribe to the Gavin Weber channel. There we go. Thanks, mate. You're the best. Alright, so looking at the carrier jumps, we got to Blue Ange, didn't we? Yep, we did. We got there. So we need Blue Ange GZ hyphen Z. Alright, so we need some of that action. Let's go back to the carrier, sitting there, waiting patiently, 26 seconds to cool down. Then we'll plug the next one in. Until that time, Sindara, thank you very much. Greetings from your friendly neighbourhood fuel rat. Oh, you guys do an amazing job. So thank you for joining. Lovely to see you. Right, so can we plug in? We can plug in the next coordinates for the jump. We're doing 9 jumps tonight. I think I've done 4. Alright, so we're going to, there we go, there's the next one. 499.99 light years. Destination, there we go. So let's just tick that off on our list of
Fleet carrier jump to Blue Ain
places that we've jumped to.
near Blue Ain GZB 54-341A has now been initiated.
That one. So we're jumping there, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 6 plus this one. That's a lot of jumps. That's a lot of. We'll be here all night till at least 11:30 my time, or what time is it UTC? It is 10 UTC, so another 2.5. So we'll be finished by 12:30.
galactic mean time. Yeah, so that's what's going down. And there we go, 15 minutes to go for the next jump. So, having said that, what in-flight entertainment can we do next? I feel my longest carrier run was 30 jumps on a rescue. Ah, crazy. Good on you, mate. Yeah, well, I've only been doing... I'm going to Rendezvous Point 4, so this will be the fourth set of 9 jumps. 4 nines, 2 9, 18, 30, 36 jumps so far. We're going out to Sagittarius A, so good fun for shits and giggles. Okay, so let's find some more in-flight entertainment. I'm sure we can find something else over on that channel. What a great channel. He knows what he's on about. Halloumi fries. Oh yes, that's only 3 minutes. We'll do that, and then we'll talk about general chit chat, shall we? So this is what I made with
G'day, Curd Nerds. Today we're making halloumi fries.
Oh, halloumi
so the
fries.
For halloumi fries.
Let's start that again, shall we? Stop.
G'day,
Stop.
Curd Nerds. Today we're making halloumi fries.
Nice.
So the ingredients for halloumi fries are 450 grams of halloumi cut into fingers.
Nice.
3 to 4 tablespoons of plain flour. 1 cup of milk. 2 teaspoons of smoky paprika. Half a cup of olive oil. 1 cup of yogurt, and salt and pepper to taste. So add your flour to a bowl.
Very nice.
And then we're going to add the smoky paprika to that said flour.
Cool music. Who does the
And then add the
soundtracks
salt
to
and
those?
pepper. Just a grind of each.
Yes,
And
we
then
are doing
mix
a
until
total of
combined.
52 jumps. Oh, another few days yet. I don't know, what day do we
So this will
finish,
become
Ben?
the
I can't
coating
remember.
of the fries.
Anyway, this is the coating of the fries. Pay attention.
So just pop that aside.
There'll be a test at the
Grab
end.
your halloumi and cut it into fingers.
Nice
So I made
fingers.
some large ones, and then I made some small ones. So I'm using the chili halloumi I made about a month ago, but you can use any style of halloumi you want for this recipe. So add the milk to a small bowl, and then dunk each piece of halloumi into the milk, and then coat it with the flour mixture.
This was a pain in the arse.
Now,
I'm
this
sure there was an
takes
easier way to
a little
do
bit
it.
of time, but it's well worth it.
It was. It was. It was. They were lovely.
So there's the last piece there.
Oh, magic of television.
And put all the pieces on a plate, just set them aside. So add the olive oil to a frying pan, bring it up to a good heat until it sizzles when you put a piece of halloumi in.
Yeah, you gotta
and then
sizzle.
fry the halloumi in batches.
Halloumi chips. Nice.
So we fry each piece until it's golden brown, and then we transfer to kitchen paper and repeat with the remaining halloumi. There we go, there's the last batch there.
Nice. Pan gets a bit mucky though. It's all the smoky paprika.
Doesn't take very long, it's only a couple of minutes for each piece. So I'm just liberally sprinkling a little bit of sea salt on top,
Nice.
and then put it into serving bowls. So it serves about 3 as a snack. You can use it as a side dish for a salad and what have you. So serve hot with yogurt for dipping.
Nice.
So back to Gav for the taste test.
Love the yogurt.
So what does it taste like, I hear you ask? Well, let me just take my halloumi fry, dip it in a little bit of yogurt.
Crunch. Oh, hear that crunch.
Oh, that's a die for. Beautiful.
Nice.
Salty. You can taste the smoky paprika on the outside. Ah, so this will work equally as well with just normal plain halloumi. And yeah, give it a go yourself. It's great. So thanks for watching, Curd Nerds, and I'll see you next time.
Yay! Right, that's not my crumpet, by the way. Very cool indeed. All right, back to the game. So we got 9 minutes to go on the jump. Whoop. There we go. Bet you can make a good roux from the back. Yeah, probably could to drain off all the oil. And yeah, you'd use a bit of the oil, bit of flour, a bit more flour probably, butter, bit of milk. Yeah, instead of the butter, I'd probably use the oil. So yeah, that would be very nice, Ben. I never thought of that. So, and Ben has rightly said, we will be doing 104 jumps total there and back. So hang on, if we go to Colonia, which is another 27 jumps, and then we jump from Colonia back to the bubble, is that that's not an equal distance, is it? Can't be, it must be more than 104. So, yeah. Sindara, what type of cheese would you recommend for a cold meat sandwich? Oh, depends on the flavour you're looking for. If you're looking for something mild, use Colby. If you're looking for something with a little bit of nuttiness to it, use a Jarlsberg or maybe some Edam. If you want something with a kick, use a vintage cheddar. Yeah, all are nice. And don't forget the hot English mustard. If you're going to have a cold meat or cold beef, let's say cold roast beef, shall we? Never forget the mustard. Oh, to die for. And the cheese makes the mustard flavour so much better. It's just bloody delightful. Honestly, it is. So yeah, I can answer cheese questions all night. So throw them at me if you got them. Yeah, it's turning into an episode of Ask the Cheese Man, isn't it? But with spaceships. Cheese and spaceships. How good's that? Yes, it is. All right, I wasn't being pedantic, Ben. It was just a brain fart. That's all. Don't worry about that. All right, I need to go get a drink of water. Just watch the clock. I'll be there. Just make sure nobody steals my carrier, will you? Right. Doggos wanted to go inside. So, sorry, I had to go and take them. I know this is it's not the most thrilling stream I've ever made, but it's fun nonetheless. So 5 minutes. Just thinking what to talk about in 5 minutes. What do we got? 4 minutes. So I found oh, have I got the photo? Have I got the photo? Bloody hell, I can show that. Let me just quickly see. I found an amazing plant when I was oh, can I show it? Is it going to let me? I've got to bloody find them first. Where did I put them? Where's the Elite Dangerous photos? Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. Well, I'll be able to show that. Oh, geez, that's big. And I'm trying to fit it on the screen because it's a wide screen. One. Oh, you can kind of see that. That's that's a bit strange, isn't it? All right, hang on, let me just. There we go. All right. Yeah. Okay. So this is it. Photo time. Here we go. So this is a photo I took exploring today. So this, what I'm trying to show you is this amazing plant. This is a plant, by the way. I can't remember the name of it. Fumaroles or something. No, not fumaroles. That's the name of a geological thing. It was something cool. Anyway, it's got these little. It's not super high res, but it's got these little thingos hanging off it, like little ice lollies, or paddle pops we call them here in Australia. And that's yours truly with his scanner. Good looking rooster, isn't he? Anyway, and then in the background, how cool is this? There was geysers as well. I couldn't believe it. I went, that is a photo opportunity. Are there any others? Did I have any other photos? Oh, there's another one of him. I got some other crazy plants too. Oh, that's another one. It's like your iPhone. Oh, and that's me in my chair. Very cool. Photo opportunity. And then that's my ship. That's my exploring ship, the Mandalay. Very nice. I didn't know we were having a slide night. That's me again. And that's me. I was mucking around with the camera. This is one I want to show. These plants. They're amazing. Fans. I don't know. I call them fan mushrooms. They were very cool. I stumbled across those today as well. But yeah, super amazing. The plants that I've been finding out there I've never seen before, which is I haven't been around much. I've only been playing Elite Dangerous for what, 4 months, nearly 5 months, guys, I think. Yeah, but I tell you what, it's just so much fun, so much fun. Anyway, back to the carrier. I've got about a minute to go. Whoop. There we go. Settle down, carrier. So yeah, so I've been taking happy snaps while I've been out there exploring. Just for shits and giggles and to put up on my Discord server. So that'll be fun. I'll get some of that done tomorrow. Nearly there. What's this? The fifth jump? Something like that. Been going for a while. One jump every 18 minutes. It's not too bad. And away we go.
Attention. Counting down to jump.
We will be. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Go. Nice transit. It's mesmerising. Yeah, I love doing all the screenshots too, Jeff. It's just so much fun. Alright, so we have
The fleet
exited.
carrier has arrived at Blue Ain, GZ-Z B54-341.
More stars in the sky too. It's going to be a hell of a lot more and a few more jumps. Okay, so now I don't want to leave my my seat because I'm the boss. I'm the captain. So the next jump is not halloumi fries. It's how many jumps we got to go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more jumps to go. We are at what am I looking for? We're looking for the second monitor, of course. We're looking at Spanch, the fleet carrier router. I put in my start coordinates and I put in my ending coordinates for the next rendezvous, and it spat out 9 jumps for me. So we're going to go to Bahia Ain, not Blue Ain, Bahia Ain, FT. That's what I'm doing, that one there. And we'll plug that in as soon as we can see the galaxy. Yeah, so once the countdown, cooler countdown has finished. So yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we should be hitting the star fields very soon, Ben. From what I saw, I thought the last rendezvous was spectacular. There were stars everywhere. I tell you what, when I was doing the jumping, so when I do exploring, Ben gave me this tip, who's also known as Daddy G88 there on the YouTubes. He said fly out 200 odd light years, right? Pick what stars are they? Hang on, I haven't got my list. Hang on, I'll tell you what it is. I've got it here some bloody way. We got time. Where the heck is my Discords? Here it is. Alright, so where are we? Ben said, alright, he's gave me a whole list of good stuff. Where the heck is it? Here it is. Right, so we want O, B, A, F, K stars. Oh, Ben, you're too quick. They're the best ones for exploration, and he's given me a whole bunch of reasons why. That we should also prioritise high metal content worlds and icy moons in the habitable zone, and you get much better results with the different types of plants. So, and he's also come up with a massive list that I'm not going to show. It's in the squadron Discord server. But he's given us a whole different breakdown of all the different types of plants and where they're found and all that sort of stuff. So kudos to Ben, aka Daddy G88 there, for coming up with that for the squadron. Bloody magnificent, I tell you. It certainly helped. I did a run this afternoon. I did 6 systems and still ended up with 300 million in the space bucks. I couldn't believe it. I thought that was fantastic. So yeah, heaps and heaps of the right types of plants for the big bucks, and great photos as well. Alright, so it is time. We can now jump, or put in our coordinates in, So yeah, your system works, Ben. Right, there we go. We're going to Bayer Ann. Another 500 out. And look how denser the stars are getting now too. Let me just see. Do I have all the stars turned on? No, I don't. All right, let's turn them all on. Bloody hell, look at that. Can I toggle that off? Oh, mate, they go away. Anyway, doesn't matter. So let's set the carrier destination first. Alright, can we go back to the star map?
Fleet carrier jump to Bayer Ain Foot QB 18-286. Near Bayer Ain Foot QB 18-286A has now been initiated.
Have you ever seen so many stars? Look at that. And we're not even all the way there yet. That's just zooming in, you know. I'll tell you what, that's magnificent. Closer we get to the galactic core. Yeah, very good. Yeah, it's a good theory, Ben. And Jeff, I agree. Tried and true. I've had more stratum tectonicas I can poke a stick at, and heaps of the more upper tier plants by just using Ben's special formula. Alright, so that's where we're going, and I'll tell you what, we're getting pretty dense now. Very good indeed. So we need some in-flight entertainment, don't we? We've got 14 minutes. Boop. So, shall we pick a video? Jeff says, I have to leave work early today. This isn't even the Starfield yet. No, not yet. I reckon by the time I finish jumping today, we'll be really close to part of the... Because there's two more... Remember, there's two more sets of jumps after this. So, we've got 2 days here, then another set of jumps, another 2 days, another set of jumps, and I think we're there. So... And we get to see the big black hole. I don't know what it looks like, but... If it's anything like the photographs or the pictures they've taken recently, I'll be very happy, man, checking out Sagittarius A. Okay, so yeah, something to watch. We could talk all night, but I'd rather watch something. Okay, something non-cheesy. Let's find something. Let's do some gardening, shall we? Okay, let's make... Oh, you'll love this. We got 13 minutes? Yeah. Here we are. I built this. Here we go. You'll love this. How to build your own backyard clay oven.
Well, as you can see, everyone, the oven's still standing. The date today is the 22nd of June 2016.
Oh, my studio's not even there.
Way back in 2011, so about 6 months worth of work.
Now, if I remember rightly, the oven started... I started work on the oven in June 2011. So, here's me with a lot less grey hair than I have now. And you can see that.
And there's chickens.
So this is the plinth, or the base of the oven. And I've sped the footage up. This took me about 3 weekends. It was a learning curve.
I haven't watched this for years, so this is amazing.
These are just cement bricks. They're also known as cinder blocks. So I'm just making sure that...
Now, I've never done masonry before,
consistency
by the way.
Of cement there. Mortar, I suppose it's better known.
My doggos, they passed away, those two.
Sand and cement powder and lime, I think. It comes in a pre-mixed bag. So I haven't done anything fancy with the base.
Fancy? I don't know how to do fancy.
Concrete floor. I'm just making sure it's level as we go through all the way along.
Nothing worse than a wonky oven base, that's for sure. That Westie was Teddy. He passed away about 5 years ago.
That's the first layer, so I think I got that done in about 2 hours, and then put the second one on. kept building it up and up. Now, I didn't use the...
Tell you what, I was a lot fitter back then.
normal
Bloody
method
hell.
At the back, I just butted them against the three long supports of
Nice
the oven.
butt joint.
The reason I did that was because the bricks weren't designed to overlap like that at the ends, because you have a little bit sticking out at the end, and you wouldn't have any half bricks. So I thought that once we got the weight on of the oven, it wouldn't move off, and that's been okay. I haven't had any problems with the back part of the oven. It hasn't split away from the three main supports.
I think we need a bit of volume on that. There we go.
So we've nearly finished the final fourth layer of bricks.
Attention, carrier jump sequence has been initiated.
Yes, it has.
There it is there. I'm laying a bit of mortar on top now because we're going to put the base on. So these are 60 by 60 centimetre cement pavers. So I used 4 of those. Left a bit of space at the front for a piece of marble. And yeah, alright, cob oven cover boy.
Nice.
I think I had tickets on me on myself at the time.
Tickets, please.
Anyway, so I'm putting a little bit more mortar there, and I'm putting some extruded clay bricks just for a little bit more thermal mass underneath the oven. And I recovered these bricks from a path that I had originally pulled up ages ago. Then I put some sand just to fill the holes of the bricks, and then I laid down some...
Yeah, more mass.
These are ordinary clay pavers. You don't, contrary to popular belief, you don't need fire bricks for an oven this sort. It doesn't get hot enough. It only gets up to about 600 Celsius, whereas those clay bricks there were fired at about 1,000 degrees Celsius, so they'll never crack. I haven't had any issues with them so far at all. So I put a bit of sand in the gaps
And
there, as
still
you can
to this
see.
day, no issues.
Now I'm making the arch. These are solid bricks, solid clay bricks. And I made an arch out of some plywood and a spacer, just as a guide, a bit of a mould, and I'm just filling those in. The bricks I'm holding in place with sticks of wood, just so they form that arch shape. And at the very top, I've got the 2 top bricks actually have quarter bricks, so that I could fit the flue over the top. There's a hole underneath.
Yeah, we had to drill a hole through the roof.
So I invited
the flue
the
through.
Melton Sustainable Living Group around to give me a hand to do the sand base or the sand mould, and then they helped put the first layer of cob on. So I actually, over the sand mould, I put wet newspaper so we could have a layer there that we could distinguish when I'm pulling the sand out, so I didn't go too far. So we're putting the first layer of cob just in the form of logs all the way around the oven.
So much fun. They were a great group.
And you can see they're doing pretty good work. What you don't see in the background is myself and another friend stomping all of the straw and the sand and the clay together. And then we just patted that down, the first layer, and then we wet our hands and smoothed it over. So the actual base of the oven is 1.2 by 1.2 metres. That's what the pavers all put together are. So it's a fairly wide oven, which is really good. The opening itself is about 400 mils, so that's 40 centimetres. And you'll see that in a second. So we smoothed out the first layer there.
Very cool.
We're very happy with our accomplishments.
Been years since I've seen this. And I walk past it every single
as you can see
day.
at the front there, the clay, we put the clay all the way over the arch. And then the next day I removed the sand from the oven and then got rid of all that. Put it in the garden bed somewhere. And you can still see the newspaper inside. Now, from the many books I read, the first thing I did was put a small fire in the oven just to help set that that initial layer. Now we skipped the second layer. There is a second layer, but I've only got photos of the third layer. And I modified the 2 pieces of ply into a door. Just put some, that's a bit of angle iron shelving brackets. And we got around to cooking our first pizza after we had the third layer on. Now subsequently I actually put 2 more layers of cob on. Very proud of my first pizza there, as you can see. We put 2 more layers of cob on.
It was delicious
and
too.
then we put a cement render. I probably wouldn't do that now. I've got further instructions in the ebook that I wrote on
Very
what you should
pretty.
do now. Kim
Kim,
put some
my
lovely
wife, did that.
mosaics on, and then we put a terracotta grout, and it's holding up quite well.
Still there
So
today.
this was way back in 2011.
Oh.
This was November 2011 when we finished it. It's about 4 months worth.
There you go.
So
What's
what does
that?
it look like now?
14 years ago.
Well, this was 2 years ago. This footage was filmed. And I was just about to create start a pizza party. You see there's some superficial cracking on the cement render layer where the oven heats up, the clay heats up, expands, but the concrete doesn't. You can see there's no, the flue is all good, it's all intact. A little bit of cracking around the back there. But that's only on the outer layer, it doesn't go all the way through the oven, so it's only cosmetic. The oven performs quite well still, functions perfectly, and certainly has exceeded all of my expectations.
Cooks a pizza in 30 seconds. That's just amazing.
One good looking oven. So there's a crack on that side as well, but as I said, it only goes through the cement render layer. There's a chookie in the background.
G'day, Chookies.
So there's the inside. You can see the first layer is a little bit cracked as well, but like I said, that doesn't go all the way through. And you can see where the shapes of the logs are. Very interesting to see how it's formed. So nice clean oven before we start. We'll light a fire up. You can see that none of the arch bricks have fallen down. None of the clay pavers at the bottom that make the base of the oven have cracked at all. And the flue, the stainless steel flue, which was probably the most expensive part of the oven, hasn't rusted through or anything. And yeah, it works really well.
That's what happens when you
Got a
buy
bit of
stainless steel, I
marble
suppose.
Top. A friend gave me a piece of marble, and I put that where we rest the pizzas. Anyway, so we're lighting the fire inside the oven just initially.
Fire.
Very small, little bits of kindling. So when we do create the fire in the oven, we actually have to do a 3-hour burn, and that way the heat absorbs into the clay, into the thermal mass, creates thermal mass for you, so you can cook your pizzas and bake, roast meats and vegetables, or even bread a little bit further down the track after you've waited a few hours. But definitely it gets to so we increase the size of the fire and we start to push that towards the back of the oven, because what we want is the flames to cover and go over the top of the oven and then out of the flue. That way we'll saturate the internal clay with heat.
Nice. It's a great oven. Really
So
is.
this is about an hour, maybe 2 into the burn. I've started to put some hardwood into the oven to get a nice steady burn and lots of coals, because the coals are essential, especially when you're cooking pizza. You need some coals at the side of the oven, and you pop the pizza in the middle. So you can see there's a little bit of steam coming out, because what happens because of the cement cracks, the clay absorbs moisture, so when the oven starts to heat up, all the moisture escapes through the cracks. So it's steam venting out there. It's certainly not smoke or any heat like that. You can actually still touch the outside of the oven. So this is after, I think it's about 3 hours. So you can see that the oven's ready to cook in, because the soot on the inside has all turned white. So that's a good indication that your
hot
oven's
carbon.
ready. And you can see it's now night time. I've been burning for quite a while. There's lots of nice hot coals in there. all ready to cook.
Very cool.
So I've pushed the
That's me dad.
coals either side, and then I've cleaned the bottom of the oven with a scuffle.
He's 83 now.
Scuffle is just a rag on a stick that's
Still
dipped in
around.
some cold water, and then you just clean the bottom of the oven, so you can place your pastry.
Alright, that's enough ovens. Let's back to the main feature. There we are. Thanks for watching my clay oven video. It's been good fun. Whoop. Oh. Ben's gone to the shop. Alright, mate. You're probably not listening.
Attention. Counting down to jump.
Clay ovens in space.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Well, that didn't take long, did it? 500 light years. The exit's very anticlimactic,
The
isn't
fleet
it?
carrier has arrived at Bayer Ain, FT-Q B18-286.
There we go. Look, even more stars. Bloody lovely. Alright, so let's go back to carrier management. I can now leave my seat. Got 3 minutes, so let's just have a quick look at where our next coordinates are. Here we are on the second monitor. So we are currently at Bayer Ain. What's that? FTQ. Yep. All right. So we can tick that one off. So we need to go to Bayer Ain, LFN. Yeah, that's the one, and plus the other coordinates there. So we've done how many jumps? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be the 6th jump now. Is that the right number? Yeah, it is. Yeah. Alright, so we had to wait 2 minutes before cooldown. Back to the cooldown screen. Good looking carrier. Yeah, it kind of shows what the, what are we, 61% in the tank of tritium. I have some more that I can put in there. Yeah, let's do that. I can, and I'll have to leave me seat. Oh yeah, I can do that. Alright, let's do that. For shits and giggles. Actually, no, that'll muck up my hyperspace jumping. Will it? No, that'll be fine. It's no big deal. Right. Because all the weight's the same. So we're going down to the hangar deck. Run, Forest. Right. Quick, you got 2 minutes before you got to do something. So we've still got some fuel on Gloria. My Type 11. No, not Type 11. Type 9 hauler. So we are going to jump in there, do a fuel transfer between the cargo of the carrier to Gloria, then to the fuel tanks. So let's do that. I got enough fuel on board, so it's 47 tritium. Let's just fill it up. Probably only need about 300, so I'll put 300 in. And then we'll go from there. So we'll just transfer across to the ship. Right, there we do. That'll do. Okay, so there's 347 in there, and we go to carrier services, and we go down to tritium depot, and we donate tritium, and it only lets you put enough for the tank. There we go. So right, so there's 958 out of 1,000. I could do some more, but I won't worry about it. Okay, so let's disembark. Actually, no, we can set the coordinates here, can't we? We just go to carrier management on this panel. Same thing as sitting back in the captain's chair. Okay, so we can jump now. Open Galaxy map. I want that coordinate there. Pop that in there. Should be another 599.32. Yep, that's it. Yep, and we'll set destination. Even more stars. And away we go.
Fleet carrier jump to Bayer Ain LFNC 20-812, near Bayer Ain LFNC 20-812, has now been initiated.
It has. So we will go back to the hangar. Out of the hangar, sorry, and into the captain's chair. We can walk now, we don't have to run. Let's go and check those guys, see if they're still asleep. See, I don't have a bar, so that's why they're sleeping. You wake up? She's asleep. Wake up, Jeff. Oh, she sleeps with the mouth open. Is that Rubens? Is that my guy? In here?
Welcome.
He looks like a clone. Is that the same guy? Let's have a look. Oh, maybe not. Anyway, there's enough of that. Let's go and have a look down here. Nobody checks out down here. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? There's my big ass engines. Very cool. And there's the flight decks. Oh, some on the other side too. But that, well, I'm not going to get out, but that looks spectacular. Right, so the jump's in progress. I want to go and sit up there. So I've got to get in a lift. Now the physics of this has got me bamboozled. So I go in this way, right, which is actually facing the window and the captain's chair. So going this way, I turn around, and then I get out and I'm facing the other way. See, I was just down there. So go figure. How's that work? Anyway, we got 12 minutes before we jump. So yep, all right, there we go. Oh, Ben, you're back from the shops. We will take a refill of Agincourt at the centre. So we'll do some refilling. I'll jump my ship to the squadron carrier, grab some of the tritium reserves on there because it can haul more than what mine can, what my fleet carrier can. So we're kind of using the squadron carrier to fill up all the other carriers. So, and all the little ships jump into the big carriers, and away we go. So, yeah, very cool. All right, so Ben, what'd you get at the shops? Did you buy me anything nice? Oh, goodness me. Ugh. This is such a relaxing stream tonight. I wonder if I could play. Can I play some music in the background? Will that work? Doing it this way was the most fuel efficient. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Okay, well, what I'm going to do, I'm going to play. I'm going to do something. Can I bring up the YouTube library of classical musics? Let me just go to YouTube Studio and go to Audio Library, which I can use in streams, and I want to play Blue Danube. Copyright. Oh, copyright free. Nice. All right, so let's play that. Can we do that? Will it work? Oh, it is. Ha! So good. So we've got a bit of classical music. Reminds me of 2001 Space Odyssey. Ben, you are a geek, but that's why I like you. Us Kurd nerds have got to stick together. Working out all the carrier jumps. I won't sing. They're paid to sing. It is. Look at this guy here. Oh, he was tapping in time on his iPad. Oh well, you can't see it now. Just caught my fancy. Yeah, it's so hard to get copyrighted classical too, Ben. Sorry, not copyrighted, royalty free. Excellent. Such a great piece. Beautiful. Bravo, bravo. That was magnificent. And perfect because we've only got like a minute before we jump. So thank you, YouTube Music Library, for the lovely rendition of Strauss's Blue Danube. I could be a radio presenter, maybe not. Yeah, that was great. That was one way. I didn't realise it was so long. How long was the? How long is the track? 9 minutes 27 seconds. Bloody hell, that's fantastic. I wonder, if they actually have what's it called, 1812 Overture. How good would that be? Oh, they do. And it goes for a whole 16 minutes. Magnificent. I know what we're doing next. Music appreciation evening after the jumps.
Counting down to jump.
How good's that?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Off we go. Gorgeous. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Galileo, oh, Galileo Figaro.
The fleet carrier has arrived at Bayer Ain, LF-N C20-812.
We have. Oh, pretty stars. Alright, so we, No, it doesn't want to show. Come on. I need to get out of my chair. That's what it is. And get back in my chair. Maybe then I can interact with the panel. Yeah, that time. There's a bit of a glitch occasionally. Alrighty, so we are now jumping to... Where are we jumping to? Crew? Let's have a look. So, where are we? We're Bayer Ain LFN. Oh, you can't see that. What the heck am I doing? Come on, Gav. What kind of YouTube channel is this? Right, so that one there we've just done. Because we're at it. Right, so we're going to get to 1, 2, 3 more jumps until we're at rendezvous number 4. So we will take that one and we'll plug it in a minute. Okay. So what we can do, because Tchaikovsky goes for 16 minutes, when it comes to 1 minute, we'll play it, and the final canon will be when we jump. How's that? That sounds fantastic. How long does it take? I'm just a YouTube library. 16 minutes 24. So at 1.5 minutes, that's what we want. We want to start playing it. Okay, so nearly there. And then as the final cannon goes off, boom, crash, at the end of the piece, we'll be jumping. So, well, listen, this is a classical musical appreciation evening. So, I do like a bit of 1812 Overture by Tchaikovsky. It's very good. I'll tell you what, these headphones, oh, sound fantastic. Got them second hand from my son. He didn't want them anymore. They're, what the heck are they? Oh, they're Razer Kraken V2 or something. USB, and they get a little microphone that pulls out. There we go. Is that on? I can't tell. Is the light on? Anyway, it's muted. We're not using this mic. We're using a better mic. And it retracts back into the headphone again. Right, so 1 minute. Oh, we're going to play the music. Right, here we go. I'll turn it down a bit. It's very loud. Because there's cannons and everything. That's what we want. Some of that action. There's the next jump.
Fleet carrier jump to EOS AOZ EGYD 3364 near EOS AOZ EGYD 3364 has now been initiated.
Sit back, relax, whilst we listen to some lovely music and wait for the carrier to jump. Very chill. Yes, Ben, I am, mate. Yeah. No problems with the jump schedule at all.
Attention, carrier jump sequence has been initiated.
Have to give that some thought, Ben. Double jumps. So what's that? 18 jumps. So that's 7 hours. I wish I could do it on autopilot. Unfortunately, I have to be here to do it. So maybe not. Yeah, cool. 5 minutes to jump. Whose carrier are we picking up on the way? I thought we only had 3 at the moment. Somebody coming to join us. Fair enough. Oh, okay. We better go pick him up then. We'll leave nobody behind. Here comes the finale. Magnificent. Bravo, Tchaikovsky. Love your work. He's dead, Jim. But yeah, anyway. That was magnificent. Yeah, that was from the YouTube audio library. Thank you very much, YouTube. Royalty-free music. We got 31 seconds on the clock and we're just about to jump again. As we do. Here we go.
Attention. Counting down to jump.
Yes, we are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engage. Not quite like Star Trek, but close enough for me. Oh, even more stars. Very pretty.
The
All
fleet
right.
carrier has arrived at EOS AOZ, EG-Y D3364.
Right, so that was it. That was that. Let's have a look where we're going to next. So we are at EOS AOZ. Who comes up with these names? Alright, EOS AOZ, tick. Let's get a second monitor. So I just did that one. Yep, okay, so 2 more jumps to go. So we've got EOS AOZ SNX. B28 TAC 44 is the penultimate jump. What do we got? We got 80% fuel in the tank. Very nice indeed. And we'll just wait the 3 minutes until, yeah, so 80% in the tank. And then we will put in the coordinates and go. I don't know what we're going to do this time. We've got 2 jumps to go. I can't think of any other long, really classical music pieces. Maybe YouTube will find me something. Maybe we can play some jazz or something in the background. I've run out of video ideas. So Ben, what's so special about Colonia? Let me know. What's the goss? I know there's some more engineers there that I've never seen before. Do we have to have a permit or something to go to Colonia, or do you just go? And what's the law behind it? Is what would be interesting to learn. I know that's a lot to type, but if you're up for it, let me know. I'd love to read it out to the crowd. Give me a minute. Okay, cool. Cut and paste your heart out. Feet up on a cushion. That's better. It's cushion time. "44 seconds. No, not even that. 33. I think I'm going to get a haircut tomorrow. And a beard trim. Look a bit scruffy for this old bloke. Need to get that nice tweet number 1 all over. Now they got me tooth fixed and $250 poorer. Hopefully the barber won't sting me a fortune. Alright, let's plug in the next coordinate, shall we? There we go, another 500. What have we got? Yeah, 500 on the knocker. Alright, let's go.
Fleet carrier jump to EOS AOZ SNXB 28-44, near EOS AOZ SNXB 28-44, has now been initiated.
It has. EOZ, that's what I like. The penultimate jump. Alright, so let me just see if I can whip up something else. I want to do cannon in D. Cannon in D major. It is Creative Commons. Okay. And it's 5 minutes. Do I have to attribute? Oh, you can use this. Alright, so I can use this track. Alright, let's do that. I need some more relaxing classical music whilst we wait. Here we go. Oh, it moved in time, the music. Maybe not. Right, I'll just turn that down a little bit and we'll read out what Ben's saying here. Colonia is a remote star system located approximately 22,000 light years from Earth, nestled in the inner Scutum Centaurus arm. Began as a bold experiment when Jacques Station, a unique mobile starport operated by the legendary cyborg bartender Jacques, attempted a high-speed hyperspace jump from Gliese 1269 to Beagle Point in May 3302. The jump went awry due to interference from Thargoid sensors, stranding the station in the system then known as EOL Pru S RST D394. Independent pilots rallied to locate and repair the station, successfully restoring it by June 3302. This sparked a wave of colonisation, leading to the construction of the Colonia Hub and the formation of the Colonia Council. The region quickly grew into a thriving community, becoming a haven for explorers. Colonia is now a symbol of human resilience and independence, featuring unique engineering services, stunning galactic views, and a vibrant player-driven society. It remains a key destination for expeditions and a strategic outpost near the galactic centre. Thank you, Ben. That's lovely. You're a good man. I didn't realise a legendary cyborg Jacques. We'll have to go visit this station. So that should be good fun. So yeah, so we got to get to Sagittarius A first. That's the thing. So we'll get that done first, and then we go to Colonia. Why not? Why not do the big trips? Let's just do it and be done with it. The highlight of my Elite Dangerous career. Lovely music too. This is Canon in D major, I want to say. Canon in D major, yes. Settle down, screen. Thank you, Ben, for that lovely explanation of Colonia and what happened and why it's there. Well, it's getting late here. It's 22:30 my time. I can see people dropping off the stream because, well, A, because it's pretty chill, and B, it's getting late where I am. That's if there's watching from here, so I don't mind. This is not the most exciting stream. I just thought I'd play it. Hit the record button. Not the record. What's it called? The stream button. And show the jumping of the carriers. This is what it means to be a dedicated Elite Dangerous player. And jumping your carrier for the squad. Very nice. That was lovely. Canon in D major by somebody. I'd like to say who the heck it was. It was by... No, it was played by Kevin MacLeod, but it's not who it was written by. Anyway, very cool. We have one more jump up. Well, sorry, we've got 2 jumps to go before we hit rendezvous point number 4. Whoops, sorry about that. We've got 8 minutes to go before we get there. It's like a long night, isn't it? These guys aren't even playing the radio. To come up with my own entertainment. It does. So I hope nobody took off. I'm going to leave them behind. Can we look at the carrier map? Of course we can. We can at the same time, can't we? I won't lock down carrier services just yet. Okay, alright, yeah. So we should be able to have a look-see. Right, so that's where we want to go to. Is that where we're going to? That's the next jump. Where we're going to after that, poke your head out when you get there. Just look. I'm gonna. So over here soon. So if we have a look, it's getting. So that's where all the other guys are down here. This is where we are. We're heading over here somewhere. We're pretty close. So the star fields are getting really dense on the inside of the galactic center. So roughly about there. Well, back a bit. So that's one jump's worth. That's 500 light years from there to here where we're going next. And then another 500, probably about what, there, up here somewhere where the arrow is. So yeah, I'm going to get out and before I go to bed anyway, Ben, and just get out of that. So I'm just going to do a D-scan on the system when we're here. See if there's anything interesting. Fly around just a tiny bit, just one system, just the system we get to. If it's boring as batshit, then I'll go to bed. So we've got about another what? Let me think. About another 20 minutes until we get there. But yeah, it should be good fun. Looking forward to it. Oh, we can't see the bloke's head. There he is. He's down there. Playing with his iPad. I don't know what game he's playing down there. He's doing something. The flashing lights will stop soon, I'm sure. Head to the command deck seating. That's where I am. I'm getting tired. I hope I don't fall asleep on the stream. Sorry, I just had a brain fart then. Zoning out, man. Can't fall asleep at the helm. Three minutes. One more. Yeah, well, this one and then the one after it.
Attention. Carrier is now in the pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
No, this one's not the last. I don't think so. No, there's one more. Locking up the hangars. Very nice. Good job, fellas. If you're out there, bad luck. Thanks for keeping me company, Ben, by the way. And everybody else who's watching. Thanks for hanging around. Sounds like they're winding up the spring for the for the frame shift drive. What a big key, winding it up like that. Very nice. You get delusional when you're tired. There we go.
Attention. Counting down to jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Engage. Another 500 light years towards the galactic center. Very nice. We made it. Well, not made it. We have not at
The
the
fleet
last one.
carrier has arrived at EOS AOZ, SN-X B28-44.
Yes, we have. Right. We need to go to the next set of coordinates. Lucky last. Let me just grab them from the screen. Where is it? Reach. Here we go. So we're at the EDOZ. So now this is rendezvous number 4, where I'm going to meet up with all the other carriers. I'll be the first one there. But let's get the navigation panel up. And that'll be fantastic. Can't believe, what a night. It's been so long. Still another 15 to go, of course. When I get to Colonia, remind me to get a bar, will ya? I've got to get a bar. At least we can sit in the bar next time and listen to the people talking. When we're waiting for the jump, so yeah, that'll be fun. Alright. There's a station near... Oh, there is a station near Sagittarius A called Explorers Anchorage. Got there thanks to a massive player-led expedition in January 3305. Distant Worlds 2 expeditions set out from the bubble with thousands of commanders participating. One of its main goals was to construct a starport near Sagittarius A to support deep space exploration and scientific research. A community goal was launched at a mega mining operation where players delivered over 3 million tons of materials. Bloody hell, all that way. On February 21st, 3305, the station was officially deployed in the Stumaya FGY system, just 3.66 light years from Sagittarius A. The station's name was Explorers Anchorage, and it became the most distant permanent station from Sol, serving as a vital hub for explorers visiting the Galactic Center. That is incredible. We are going to have to visit, right? They'll be happy to see us, I'm sure. I'm sure. That is excellent, Ben. Thank you for that. Okay, so what I didn't do, bring this up. We haven't plugged it in yet because that is what it is. And as soon as we've got the time, we've done it. That would be great. Oh. I have to go brush my new tooth and go to bed, I think. This is not the longest stream I've ever done, by the way. Pardon me. Over on the Cheese channel, the longest stream I've ever done was 11 hours and 50 minutes. And I called it the 12 Hours of Cheese. It was great. We had live interviews and everything. Oh, it's just fantastic. Tell you what, the setup time for it took me about a week to set up the whole bloody shebang. But it was great fun. Alright, so let's put in the final destination for tonight. Oh, look at the stars. So many stars. Okay, set carrier. Let's get there. Fantastic.
Fleet carrier jump to EPED TBD 138717 near EPED TBD 138717 has now been initiated.
It has, indeed. And there is... Yeah. Alright, so that's done. I don't need the fleet carrier route map anymore. No, I don't need that. I don't need... Do we need the YouTube library? Do we need some music? We do, don't we? Let's just find something appropriate. Something calming. Let's Some ambient music. What time? How much time we got? 15 minutes. I don't know what any of this sounds like, but it's all 15 minutes worth of ambient music. Alright, we'll play this, shall we? This is called The Inner Sound by Jesse Gallagher. I don't even know if we can hear that, can we? Some chill music on the way to the Galaxy. Very nice. We can all meditate whilst we get there. Sounds like in-game music anyway. Very ambient. Hey, I was never going to drift off then. Kim and I did chair aerobics for the first time today. I'm getting on in years, as you do, and I want to make sure I'm starting to rebuild the muscles from this back injury that I've had for bloody hell, shit, nearly 16, 17 months. So we're doing at 9 a.m. every morning. The plan is for at least a month we're going to do chair aerobics in the front room, in the lounge at 9 a.m. So much fun. I enjoyed it. I actually felt really good after this morning. It was only 20 minutes, right? And you sit on your chair and you do a whole bunch of exercises, and you have some weights for your arms to, you know, build up a bit of muscle resistance. But yeah, really good. I felt good after it. Kim felt knackered. So we're going to keep doing it. We're going to keep doing it. So we'll do it every day. Maybe have a break on weekends, but yeah, I think we need something to, if you don't use it, you lose it. So they say as you getting older. So chair aerobics, go and look it up. If you're an oldie like me, definitely worth giving it a go, especially if you've got some sort of injury where you can't bear too much weight on your legs and stuff like that. So yeah, worth it, that's for sure. So we watched a YouTube workout. I've never used those workout channels before, so yeah, today was something special. Very ambient. So we should be there by 1200 hours, maybe a little bit later. Yeah. 11 minutes. Yeah. 1201 hours galactic mean time. These flashing lights are making me sleepy. Ding.
Attention. Carrier jump sequence is underway. Lockdown begins in 5 minutes.
Indeed. This is the dull, dull side to Elite, but necessary. Yes, Ben, I agree. There's only so much in-flight entertainment. You know, it's like when you have a plane flight. This is the time where they shut the little shutters on your windows, especially flying from, say, Melbourne to London. Done that before. God, that's a long flight. Done it a few times, actually. But, yeah, you shut little shutters, put your eye mask on, put some chill music on, and have a nap. That's what it is. Same thing, really. But you're jumping 500 light years at a time instead of just going halfway around the world. And the thing is, they don't serve food on this bloody fleet carrier. I'm going to have to talk to management. Oh, I'm the management. Yes, I better get myself a bar so we can have bar snacks. That's what I need. I'm sure there's a bar in Colonia somewhere with my name on it that I can fit in and just pop in a big module, open up the side of the carrier and just slip it in. At the cost of 7 million. Yeah, too right. I got 7 million. I only have to scan one plant and I've got 7 million. Doesn't take much. It's very cool. Ding. 5 minutes. And we're there. Are we there yet? I can just hear the kids in the back seat. Are we there yet, Dad? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Oh, for God's sake, shut up. I'm going to have nightmares about jumping carriers, I think, tonight. I'll have Elite Dangerous dreams. Well, you've made it. Yes, well, not quite. Hope my carrier doesn't blow up between there and then. So this, I don't have to do anything, so I can jump in the Mandy. Jump into Gloria, swap to the Mandalay, the Kurd Explorer, jump out, have a look around. It's probably just 3 stars or something silly like that with no planets. But we'll have a look and then jump back in again. I want to look at the sky. We're getting lots and lots of stars the closer we get to the galactic center.
Attention. Carrier is now in the pre-flight lockdown. All services have been suspended.
Favourite place in the game? What, on the bridge of a carrier? Or at the galactic center? Can't say it's my favourite place, the bridge of a carrier. But, you know, rather be out there exploring stuff. But you got to do what you got to do to see the good stuff, right? I don't think it ever would have gone. Oh, the Starfields. Right, okay. I don't think I would have ever gone out to Sagittarius A if I was just playing as a solo player, that's for sure. So this is fun. And we're nearly there. We're nearly there, Kurd nerds and commanders. Rendezvous number 4. Jumping in less than a minute. Yeah, thanks, Ben. Yeah, you gotta jump. What? You gotta jump. Are you jumping Agincourt and Pegasus? Bloody hell. I'll tell you, you're a dedicated man, Ben.
Attention.
Or somebody else jumping Agincourt tonight? Tomorrow? In the morning, yeah, my morning, yeah, 6 hours from now.
3, 2, 1.
And we're away. I didn't do the engage thing. You're jumping both. Oh, you poor bugger. At the same time? No, you're not. A day apart, eh? made it. One piece.
The fleet carrier has arrived at EPED, TI-B D13-8717.
We are. We're here. We're here. Come on, can I leave my seat yet? Oh yeah. That feels good. Stretch your legs, Gav. Let's go to the concourse. Let's see if anybody's sleeping on the job. We made it. Ah, there she is. Sleepy Joe. She's always asleep. So I haven't got a bar, but that's why they're not in there having a drink. It's going to be a run and gag the whole bloody time until we get there. Right, we're going to Gloria. I sit on the bridge on Agincourt and a remote jump Pegasus. Oh, okay. Where's the blue bit? What we can do is fill up the carrier for the next jump in 2 days' time. Yeah, let's do that, shall we? Instead of swapping ships, we'll fill up the ship. Let's just okay. So let's see. How much fuel we got? 650. So I need 350 in Gloria. Let's do that. Come on, joystick, work. It's been resting too long. What did I say? 350. 350 tritiums. Transfer that across to the hauler. Then into the tanks of the... Oh, close. There we go. 350. Alright, now we can go to the tritium depot and we can donate the tritium and confirm deposit, and we're full. 1,000 tritium, so that's full for next time. Let's go to the shipyard where I've just got all the ships stored, and we want to go to the Kurd Explorer by Mandalay. Use this ship. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Next big trip is
We're aboard
to
Kurd Explorer. Your
Beagle
Mandalay.
Point. Isn't that on the other side of the galaxy?
The maximum jump range for this ship is 63.85 light years.
Bloody hell. Alright, so let's get out there and have a look-see. We've come all this way. Why not just go outside and have a look? Whoop.
Ship is released. Keep your throttle low until clear.
So many stars and so much cosmic dust or what have you. Lots of the stuff. Right, let's go anyway. I'll keep my throttle high, thanks. Wow. It's not black anymore. Oh, let's just jump into Super Cruise. And then we will do a D-scan. Right, so we'll do a quick D-scan. 23 bodies. Oh, lovely jubblies. Right. Scanner is there. Oh, can I do this when I'm half asleep? I'm sure I can. High metal content world. Oh, methane, nitrogen and ammonia. It's one of that hasn't got any life on it, Jim. But not as we know it. Oh, there's another one here somewhere. No, alright. What else is here? Is there a gas giant? There is. A gas something. Oh, I missed it. Oh, bloody hell, Gav, your fingers aren't working properly. Where is it? It's here. You know it's near the end. You know you're gonna find stuff you can't ignore. Yeah. Oh goodness me! I gotta do it. You know. Oh, tune this bloody thing in. There it is. Rocky body. Shouldn't drive when drowsy, you know that, don't you? Or fly. Rocky body. There's got to be... Hey, come on, joystick. Play the bloody game. It's probably my arm.
4
Another
biological
Rocky...
signals detected on body 5C.
Oh, I've got to go and see. Bloody hell. All
5C
right,
has already been discovered, but has an atmosphere and is landable.
What? 5C's been discovered. Bloody hell. Someone's been out here before. Ben, what's going on? I thought we were the only ones out here. Oh. Alright, let's find some other stuff. It's got to be here somewhere. Oh, it's around number 4. There we go. Some of them. So that means I'm not going to get first footfall anywhere in this.
3 geological signals detected on body 4A.
Okay. And there's got to be some more here somewhere. 4E.
5 biological signals detected on body 4E.
Oh.
4EE has already been discovered, but has an atmosphere and is landable.
Well, we'll just have a look at that.
4
shall we?
biological signals detected on body 4F. Nice job, Skipper. 4F has already been discovered, but it's landable with an atmosphere.
Okay.
3 geological
that way.
signals detected on body 9. Body 9 has an atmosphere and is landable. Not our discovery, but could be a chance of first footfall.
Oh, that's pretty. Purple. Very nice. There's another one. Just here. There's some moons. Ooh. Very nice indeed. Nobody's discovered that one. That was me. Right, there's something over here. Maybe it's another gas giant. Oh no. Bloody hell, I've missed it. Where is it? You can see I'm getting slow. Oh, bloody hell. Alright. Okay, that's all of them. Any more for any more? What have we got left? 4 to find. Oh, there's one over here. Probably gas giant, I reckon. Down a bit. And what have we got? A couple of moons.
2 geological signals detected on body 7B. 2 geological signals detected on body 7A.
Right, scan complete. Now what was the good one? There's a good one here somewhere. Oh, that's where I am. No, these ones. It's got to be one of these, right? Nuclear Himic has been here before. Congratulations, Nuclear. So this is a rocky world. 5 biologicals. Do we know what the biologicals are? No, it's unscanned. So he's obviously... Okay, so he's never landed on the world. Alright, let's go and have a look, shall we? Have we got time? Oh, I've got time. I said I was going to be in 11:30, so here we go. Ben, you're right. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Look at all the clouds and the stars. There's just so many stars. We're going to have a great time exploring this lot. I'm glad I got a stream tomorrow night. That'll be great fun. I'll be less tired though. Yeah, I might get a first footfall. Because it doesn't look like he's been here. He's just scanned and then moved on. And it doesn't look like he scanned the planets either, so, or the moons. So I'm happy with that. Because the bonus with the EXO comes with first footfall, isn't it? Not the first discovery. First scan too, I think. Bit faster, Gav. That's a nice looking ringed planet. Probably some tritium around there, I reckon. I might even try some mining tomorrow night. Because I brought me mining ship with me, me Type 11. Look, I don't know if I'm going to check out all the plants, but I will get first footfall and scan a plant. Just one. Rocky body, we might have a good chance for stratum tectonicus. Might. Alright, throttle back. Don't smack into the surface. It's always a good hint for young players. Right, what have we got?
Surface scanned by 50%.
72%, and the rear.
5 biological signals detected on body 4E.
What do we got? We got Fungoidia, we got Bacterium, Fungoidia, Osseous, Stratum, Frutexa. Okay, let's go for the Stratum. I don't know if it's going to be Stratum tectonicus, but which is worth $19 million. Where's the dark side? There is no dark side. There you go, if you're going too fast, you're going to crash. We don't want any of that crashing and come out all this way tonight for a crash. That would just finish me off, I think. Worked out fuel for you to take on 5 tons of whatever you want. Okay. Thanks, Ben. I still might do some mining. They might have some good stuff, right? Yeah.
Orbital flight engaged.
Right, so that's a nice teal spot just down there.
Initiating orbital entry procedures for body 4EE. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.23 g and a surface temperature of minus 106 degrees Celsius.
106, that's a bit chilly, isn't it? Bloody hell, alright. Don't mind me. I'll put me special Artemis spacesuit on. That'll help. Coming down. Let's glide. Okay. 2 kilometres above, 2.5, 2, 1.5, slow down, see what we can see. Looks like it's the shitty stratum. I can't think of the bloody name of it, but yeah, it looks shitty stratum to me. Alright, let's just hover, see if I can't get a scan. I'm too far away. Right, there's a bacterium there too. Come on, scan you bugger. There we are. Now it's scanning. I don't think I'll be able to scan it. Too much hovering. No, alright, let's just land. We know there's stuff there. I'm going to get first footfall tonight, whether it kills me.
Landing gear deployed.
Okie dokie.
First landing on this body. Your orders, Commander.
Get out. Just travelled 4,500 light years. We need to stretch our legs, sunshine. Alright. Yeah, let's go. Where's my scanner? Scanner in the canner. Hey, first footfall. Yeah, baby. Bong. There it is. That's what I want. One of them. What's that then?
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an Emerald Stratum Paleus.
Yay!
Another entry
Jump
for
for
our
joy.
codex. That's worth around 1.36 million credits if you get a sample.
Is that all? Rightio.
Emerald Stratum Paleus has not previously been recorded by Canon for this body, Commander. That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 500 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
You know what? I'm not gonna. I'm gonna, what's it called? Tap out. I'm tapping out. I'm sorry, Commanders. That's all I got for that's all I got time for tonight. It's now 23:19 my time, 12:19 galactic time, and it's time for bed, Zebedee. So we are gonna hit the hay and have a fresh start tomorrow evening at 18:30 my time. Yeah, so the next stream is scheduled for tomorrow night. Thank you so much for following there. To Suva, sorry, but thank you. That's lovely. It's the end of the stream now. But yeah, thanks for watching tonight, everybody. It's been a long trip out to here. We've only just begun discovering the galaxy. It's just amazing. Anyway, 07 Commanders, and I'll see you tomorrow night. All right, bye-bye.